Okay, so if you guys didn't notice, well, you see, I got a lot more movies. I got myself a Jurassic Park, I got myself a Last Jedi, I got myself a Civil War, I got myself a Ragnarok, I got myself Rogue Nation, and instead I guess, I saw, the 1517 to Paris. Why did I do that? The 1517 to Paris. So the 1570 to Paris, how do I describe this movie? I guess that there were these three people, they're on a train, then there's this guy with the gun, then they have to stop the guy with the gun. There's not really a conflict in this film. This film reminded me of a documentary. You don't want your cinematic film to remind me of a documentary. Let's talk about what I really liked about this film. I really liked the roles of that. Everybody did great in this film, because, I forget, his first name starts Spencer. The main character in this film is actually played by the same guy in real life who was in this incident, which is great to me, because that feels like they had effort. In fact, this film really treats its original source material very well, and I liked all the actors other than the child actors. Child actors sucked, but I really liked all the actors in it. I really liked all of them. Also really liked, I thought this film was very shot well. I thought it was very well filmed. I really liked that part of it. You know what this film lacks? Interesting. Like, if I said The Commuter was boring or lame, at least that film had some cool scenes where Liam Neeson's hanging on the side of a train and it feels really claustrophobic. In fact, that film uses a lot of claustrophobic films that I didn't mention in my review. I felt kind of bad for that, for not giving that credit. But there was no moment in this film where this film was at all interesting, intense, or any good thing other than that the acting impressed me and the visuals and the cinematography impressed me. There's nothing like that. In fact, it is so boring. I haven't seen something this boring in a while. Nothing happens in this movie. Like, literally. Like, there's this kid, so here's what I felt like the pitch meeting was for this film. Oh, we want to make a film. We want to make a movie. Oh, okay, well, there's this story I heard of these people on a train, and they, like, did this heroic thing, and it was amazing, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, how do we do this? I mean, we don't have 2 hours of source material. I guess you gotta go back to his childhood and start there. What? This movie is pure frustration! This film is the most lame film of the year. Nothing happens. If I thought the movie of February... So when I was looking at February's demographic, I was like, okay, the movies I'm gonna see, not 50 Shades, because it's 50 Shades, 50 Shades, 50 Shades. So I was like, alright, let's see the crap movies in February. Samsung looks pretty bad. Game Night doesn't look amazing. I mean, it turns out it was good, but I didn't think it looked good back then. I thought there were gonna be a lot of movies this year, and I actually thought 1570 to Paris of this year was gonna be a really good and actually pretty great film. It's not that. Sorry for the pause, my camera said battery low. Sorry. This film is in no way great. In fact, I say the acting and the acting and the cinematography are good. Yeah, they're good. Okay, this film starts out as he's a child. It shows him meeting all his friends, which I guess is important. So he meets his friends, and then they're friends, but I really don't think you needed to show how they became friends. Maybe you could have just said, they become friends. Like, you could just say they become friends. And this film opens with a scene where there's this guy explaining who everybody is, and he acts like he's one of their friends, and then he, like, says, well, let's go back to where the first days are. It's like, okay, is he our main character? Nope, he's not our main character. The movie goes along, and the guy in the car who's with them, we never find out who he is. How do you do that? I feel like this film just had a film, like, it was just made, and then they're like, we want to make this film an hour and 30 minutes. Because, yeah, it's an hour and 30 minutes, not 3 hours. I literally, was like, this movie, I feel like it's been going on for, it was like, we were, going, I was like, this movie's about to be going on for an hour, come on. And then we looked at the time, and I was like, 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? like, when you see a film, like, when I can tell a film gets cut out, I see that film where I can tell that there were some things called cut out in Justice League, Batman v Superman, Solo: A Star Wars Story, Rogue One. You know, I see those in a lot of films. But here, when you have a plot point that your film starts out with and you cut out something and you just don't give a crap, that's just lazy writing. Deadpool said it. Alright, well, the plot, it shows him as a kid. It shows our main character, Spencer, as a kid. He meets his friends. Then the movie goes on. It shows him he wants to be a military officer. And that's inspiring. Except for I've heard military stories all the time. Not saying, I mean, military officers, it's great. I love how they serve our country. It's amazing. I mean, if you live in America. If you don't live in America, sorry. But I live in America, so. In fact, like, the middle of America, to be precise. Guys, in the end, the 1570 to Paris is the most boring, most useless, most pointless, annoying film of this year. I don't even see why this film needs to exist. In fact, one way to describe this film is unfilmable. It's unmakeable because you have one scene that you watch this film for. So I guess a lot of companies could probably make that scene really good. So you have that one scene, but you know you have to make an hour and 30-minute film, which is quite short. And then the film is just so long. It feels so long. And then all this stuff is it's just like it comes down to one moment at the end and they completely screw up that moment. There's no better way to say this. Oh yes, there is. This film compares to Sherlock Gnomes and how bad it is. It's nothing. It's worse than A Wrinkle in Time. I never thought I could say that. But it is. It's not worse than like Woody Woodpecker or the Emoji Movie. But, and it's, I would even dare to say, okay, I dare to say it's better than Sherlock Gnomes, but it's not far from it. What do you think? The 1570 to Paris gets a 3. Any surprises? I thought it was going to be good. God, was I let down. Alright, so the 1570 to Paris, have you wasted an hour and 30 minutes of your life on this film? What do you think about the 1570 to Paris? If you liked it, comment below and tell me how in the world you found enough enjoyment out of this film. Make sure to subscribe because we're going to review a lot of movies this summer because this summer's big. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to review awesome movies this summer because it looks like an amazing summer. You got Incredible Jurassic World, Incredible Jurassic World, Ocean's 8, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Equalizer 2, Mission Impossible. We have so much this summer. I'm so excited. So hopefully I can just forget about this film. See you guys next time.